So pretty much what's going on right now is it's Game 7.
Game 7!
Games between the Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The last game of round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yes, and me and Dom are tied in our little bet going on here.
15 to 15.
15 to 15. 15 all. And this is Game 7, so this is the deciding factor. I got my Bruins garb on.
Game 7!
I love your Maple Leafs jersey.
Thank you.
Who's 19 on the Maple Leafs?
Brown.
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 Is that the only hockey person you know?
You know, the funny thing is, as the opening things were going, I kept looking at names and going, I'm gonna remember all these fucking names because I know that it's gonna come up later, and I forgot them all.
You don't even know their main star.
Yeah, I do. His name is
Her.
What's her?
No, just fucking with
Oh
you.
man.
Actually, they are gender non-conforming.
Good for them.
Yeah, we got our official. This is an NHL issue. I think we should probably turn the volume off. Yeah, because you remember a live stream where we were watching that Vegas.
Yeah, fuck them. They got really.
They didn't do
butthurt.
anything to us. They took away monetization, which fine.
Yeah, really.
you could have all the ad revenue on our 3 views. Is it still not sticking?
No. The Blackhawks are ejecting my Leaf.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is going on? Alright, I'm gonna check audio. Actually, no, we already did that. That's fine.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright.
Yeah, our last episode had a little bit of an audio thing going on, so sorry for anyone who actually watched all the way through and dealt with that. Our bad.
Was it topping out? I don't even remember. It's been so
It was
long.
hardcore topping out.
Hardcore topping out?
Hardcore.
No, it wasn't a hardcore topping out.
I don't know how many times while I was editing I had to throw the headphones off my ears because it hurt my ears so
you
bad.
get blown out?
Yeah, and I had it the sound almost all the way down on your computer too.
Mm.
It was pretty rough, so I tried my best to fix it. Don't think that really worked.
I love how this actually kind of passes for a Bruins hat if it wasn't blue.
I know, I mean, this is obviously a Leafs jersey. This could easily
I
go
know.
either way.
Yeah, they're red jerseys.
Yeah, it's their specialty one. It's kind of like how when the Blackhawks had their green jerseys for St. Patrick's Day, they had red for St. Joseph's
What's
Day.
this C what the Tomahawks stand for? And
well, I mean, I got a lot of hair, so I can cover all of that.
I like how you cut out this one too and put it on the. Yes!
No!
Yes! It's 2-2, bitches. 2-2.
In the first period with 10 minutes and 50
Wow.
seconds left.
At this rate, it's gonna be.
This is going to be a high-scoring game.
It's gonna be 4 periods.
Take your time. No pressure.
It's gonna be 12-12. If they keep up with this pace.
Why 12 to 12?
Well, because it's half of the first period. So if they scored 4 goals, 2 apiece, in half of one period, multiply that by 6, because there's 3 periods, and half of that. So it's going to be 12-12. That's my prediction.
Is that your game prediction?
That's my prediction.
Okay.
They're going to keep with the 2 goals every 10 minutes.
So those of you who are just tuning in, we do
How do you do that on YouTube? How do you just tune in?
Well, I mean, maybe this is the first episode you've clicked on and decided.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought we got a message.
We just got a message. We just got a message. We just got a message. I wonder who it's from.
It's a message from our friends.
Oh shit! Is that what Blue used to say to Steve when he got a message? Oh shit!
Yeah, it was translated to.
Man, Blue had a mouth. I imagine that she was just swearing up and down.
Actually, when Blue would skidoo, it's Blue skidoo, we can do. She'd say, "I'm leaving you, you stupid Jew," and then she was anti-Semitic.
Jewish?
Huh?
Oh shit!
Yeah, no. Blue hated the Jews.
Little did you know that under all that fur there was a swastika tattoo.
Yeah.
It was blue swastika.
She looked like Ed Norton from American History X. underneath all the fur.
Magenta was a communist. Let's just throw that in there.
You know, I don't like that. How come the male dog is pink?
Magenta's a guy? Magenta's a girl too.
Is she?
They totally
Is
had
they?
a cute little relationship.
Oh, you think Blue's a lesbo?
Yeah, or bi. I mean, I don't know.
Well, she was definitely into Steve and Joe and whoever they got now.
With Joe, do you remember like there used to be a...
I never watched it with Joe.
I watched a little bit of it, and there's like a weird live action part.
Well, the message from the Friends was always live action.
Well, yeah, that part was always live action, but like Blue was live action, which was weird.
But was it
Yeah.
like a puppet?
No, it was like a weird guy dressed in a blues costume, like a mascot kind of outfit. I'm pretty sure that was
I
a
meant
thing.
the St. Louis Blues
No,
costume.
no.
Oh, it's a commercial break. I need this open.
Oh, stop! I don't like looking at that. That looks like it hurts my teeth. Stop.
But I need it open.
Well, get it fucking open. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get you something open and then I can't stand that. I can't stand it. Motherfucking piece of garbage.
Garbage. Yeah, that must be a knockoff Toronto Maple Leafs
I know, it's
jersey.
a little old.
Yeah, I've never seen logos just fall off jerseys.
I've had
Smack them
that
back on.
before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of jersey was it?
Where the fuck is your damn... Found it. Pairing always makes things appear.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, I actually, so when I was a kid, I used to play... I used to play softball. And I was a Diamondback, and I actually was recently going through my room and I found it, and the letters on the back were coming off.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so sometimes, I mean, it's a really old shirt, but sometimes jerseys do have like the weird stuff come
Yeah,
off.
my brother, his White Sox World Series hat, the like logo fell off. Yeah.
On the hat.
On the hat.
It's usually stitched in.
No, it was one of the like original World Series ones. So like if you look at, oh, look, I got a World Series hat here because I'm a Cub fan. Yeah. If you look, if the
Oh, I see. So it's glued on. It's
Yeah.
a patch that's been glued on.
Yeah,
And
so
we're back
like
from commercial.
Oh, we are.
Go
But
on.
like say the Indians one, they just swapped that out with the Indians logo. Like it would be the same hat.
But the color scheme.
There's no blue.
You're
It's-
right.
it's-
I realized it as it was
gray
coming
and
out of my
black and
mouth.
gold.
Like, oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Isn't there also something where it's like all the shirts the losers get sent?
Yeah, I think that's for the Super Bowl more than like, series. Because the Super Bowl, like, it's one game, so who knows who's gonna win. You gotta have shirts on the field, right?
Yeah, you gotta have it for the immediate winners.
I bet they do it for. I bet they have. Huh?
Sorry, I was just thinking about drunk Kevin Hart in the last Super Bowl.
Oh, where he touched the Lombardi Trophy?
He tried to, and they wouldn't let him. They told him to get away, so then he went up to the newscasters and started talking to them while he was wasted. And the next morning, his apology was like, "Yeah, don't be drunk, kids. By the way, I'm still really drunk."
Why does he need to
So
apologize for that?
I don't know.
You're not-
He was being inappropriate.
You're not allowed to get drunk at a Super Bowl anymore?
Apparently not.
Hey, by the way, this is the wrong device.
There's an opener on the handle.
Oh.
You dumbass.
Whoa. It's gonna blow up. Get down!
I think you're fine.
It's still going!
Oh shit, Leafs got hurt.
Leafs got hurt.
It's because you fucking fucked up your bottle.
Hear that?
Oh, that's hurt my ears. Oh, puck to the face!
Puck to the face.
Oh, that looked like it really hurt.
That
and
happened.
then it got clotheslined by the other guys.
Oh, that was Marshawn. He's the.
Marshawn Lynch?
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch.
Oh shit.
You know how he retired from the NFL?
Oh, you saw the blood splurt out of his mouth
What?
right when he got hit.
I missed it.
Holy fuck.
Let's see.
Watch
Let's
it.
see.
You could see the blood splatter. Oh, that's a bad
Ouch.
angle, but that hit him right in the mouth.
Right in the nose.
Holy fuck.
He got one in the kisser.
He lost a few teeth.
You think? I think it was too high. I think it hit him in the nose.
I think I saw blood coming out of his mouth. If it is, it's the two front teeth that are going.
Is that what the stoppage is about? Are we gonna have to do the shot out of
What
the?
the fuck? We're looking at a guy's hand.
Oh, he's got an owie. Look at that.
I'm more worried about the guy's face right now.
Look, he's got his pinky hurts.
Oh, his poor pinky.
They're taping up his pinky right now.
I don't even know why. Hey, are we going back to the guy who just got his face smashed in? Yes? No? We're just going back to the game. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Whatever.
Well, the NHL is trying to steer away from, violence.
Really? There's been like how many fights have we watched in this playoff series?
Compared to like the 80s and 90s, not that many. Or the
Fair.
70s. 70s, you could you could have a team that had no skill and just beat the shit out of the other team.
Wasn't
From
that
what I've
that-
heard, I don't
wasn't
even
that
know.
slapstick movie?
Slapstick?
Stick slap?
Oh, you're a hockey fan. Stick slap.
Oh, fight! Fuck. Oh, man, they broke it up really quick.
Chara.
Man, that Chara guy, I don't like him.
He's like 6'9".
Holy fuck, really?
Yeah, he's like the tallest hockey player ever.
Good for him. But also, I feel like he's a troublemaker. Just saw him trying to start a fight. Pretty sure he's the one who quit.
Nash. Nash is in the box.
Mm-mm.
Which in this game, there's already been 2 power play goals. One from the Bruins, one from the Leafs.
I think that's the guy who got his nose slammed in.
Oh, that was another guy that got his nose smashed.
Holy shit. Look
It
at
was a
that!
cross check.
Fuck Chara, that was bullshit. There's Brown. See, I told you there was a guy in the league named Brown. He's number 28. I was right.
What's his first name? Doc? Marty, there has to be something about the Leafs! Hey, he shot that puck at the referee. You can't do that.
Hey.
Did you see the ref fall over in the one game?
Was that what happened?
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
just
I
kind
remember
of,
something with the ref.
he just kind of it looked like he stepped awkwardly and then like, whoa, and he fell over. They had to take him out of the game.
Oh yeah, that was when his knee got fucked up.
Yeah.
He landed on it weird and it
And
twisted.
then like, I think it was in Washington and the Washington fans cheer, as you do. That happened.
You don't cheer when the ref's hurt.
A lot of times that happens.
His
I
knee
went-
was all fucked up. He looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, after they realized he was in legitimate pain, they cheered when he got up.
Oh, okay.
But like, at first they were like, yeah, because a lot of times, you make fun of the refs. Like,
Well, yeah, I get that, but then like it's like, yeah, oh shit, he's actually hurt.
mm-hmm.
Yay, he's standing.
I went to a game, it was a Blackhawks game. I don't remember who they were playing, but a ref got a puck like off the shin, and like I could hear it from the stands. It went conk. And like I don't think they have like shin. I bet
I think they do.
They probably
I
have
think
shin
they do.
pads.
That
but-
guy's calves are way too thick. I think he has shin pads on.
Yeah, those are big fans.
I think my favorite thing I've seen a ref do though is that I think they were in one of the back, I know it's not a corner, but you know what I mean, like back little area,
Mhm.
and the puck with a bunch of players were coming, and he jumped up, and I remember he grabbed the top of the glass and pulled himself up. It was fucking hilarious.
The ref did?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like the puck got ring around the boards and he jumps up on the
Yeah,
bench.
he jumped up on the thing.
One of the most overrated things ever, by the way, is on the glass seats in hockey.
Yeah, we've gotten them one
I've-
time, and
yeah,
I was like,
I've
I can't see shit.
Gotten them a few times. It's really difficult, like, if the puck is on your side, because it all gets, like, distorted, so you're just like, oh, well, I can't see.
Yeah.
It's-
I actually like 200 and 300 levels.
I like higher up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your Leafs jersey going?
I mean, it's staying put this time. I had to put it onto the fabric because it wasn't sticking. My hawk guy was rejecting it.
I thought that's not an official Leafs jersey?
Yeah, it is. It's just it's one of those, like the Leafs were playing the
Oh,
Blackhawks. They didn't know who was
okay.
gonna win.
So
So
they
they,
made a red jersey and
Put the Leafs logo
taped
on
the
there.
Leafs logo. Reebok did that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, no wonder why the NHL dropped them for Adidas. Well, I just found a knife. I will not take that shot of a horse!
Okay, maybe I should.
No. We had
Oh, what happened?
Um,
Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh shit. There's a fight. Zaitsev and 74.
Zaitsev?
I don't know. I can't pronounce their names.
We're not very good announcers.
No. Me trying to announce is really shitty too. I'm like, oh, commercial break.
Yeah. It's,
How do you do this?
can't do that? Let me see.
Yeah, I can do it.
You just threw it at me. Where'd it
I
go?
did it. The goal was to hit you.
There it is. Here's another one. Oh, that one didn't work. There it
Whoa!
goes.
Where'd it go?
One behind the couch.
Oh, you know what else is fun? When you balance like quarters on here and then try and grab them.
Yeah, I do that for hours.
That's sad.
I bet I can do it. Let me see. I got good reflexes. They call me the reflex king. I got such good
Oh,
reflexes.
it's Pierre. Ugh, Pierre.
It looks like his hair's growing back in.
Anyways, you have such good reflexes.
I have such good reflexes that I have acid reflux.
Oh shit. What?
Boom! All three.
How did you do that?
Boom. Give me the nickels. I bet I can do the nickels too.
Nickel for your thought?
Penny for your thoughts, bitch.
My thoughts are expensive.
Oh, you charge a little extra?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Boom! All of them. What? What? Yeah.
That's impressive. I bet you impressed all the girls.
I bet I did. Bet there's sopping vaginas on the other side of YouTube right now. She's dripping down her leg.
Oh, sopping vaginas.
Sopping vaginas.
Could you have worded that any worse?
Just waiting for a good lick.
Oh.
You don't think that tames the ladies? Hey, your sopping vagina is begging for a lick. Anywho, still 2-2.
Still 2-2.
Yeah!
Yes!
Hey, other team!
Yes.
Fuck you, Canada!
Ah.
36 seconds left.
No, fuck Canada!
3-2. Alright, that's the end of the period.
End of the first round. Toronto 2, Bruins 3.
Yes. Yes, so far it's looking good for me. Second period is about to begin.
Woo! And, oh, they're showing his face again. Oh man, that looks bad.
He got hit in the face.
Is his lip split all the way up to his nose, or is that just blood coming out?
That might be a little blood.
Because it looks like it got all right here, and it's just bloody.
Yeah, I don't know if he split his lip.
I can't tell. But he looks okay.
I think he just got stitches. I think it was just cut and lacerated.
I'm sure they sprayed some of that numbing jelly on him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I've used that before. It's just like, what are you doing?
I bet they got, like, some high-powered painkillers back there, too. Get them some
Probably
Percocets.
not legal. Yeah, this is going to be a good game.
So far, it's been a pretty good game. I mean, 5 goals in the first period.
I always think it's weird, though, that the ice has an advertisement for Red River.
It does?
Yeah, if you look on it, it's Red River, and every single time I see it, I'm just like, are they advertising, like, for tampons or something?
Well, it is the second period. Ah!
I wish they only lasted 20 minutes.
Me too. In my mouth. I've been really mean to vaginas today.
I really don't like them. I love looking at all the ads around the sides. Sometimes there's Canadian ones that I don't know, like, what's the...
Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
That's a fast food restaurant, right?
Yeah, it's like Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, okay.
Which I watch a lot of Canadians talking about hockey, just because I feel like it's more authentic. Like if I want to hear somebody's opinion on hockey, it's gotta be a Canadian.
I mean, there are Americans who are really into hockey too.
True.
And lots of other countries.
The star player on the Maple Leafs who you don't know about.
It's the guy who got the bloody lip, number 44.
No, it's not his. That's
it's
not him.
Yeah, there are a lot of gingers on the Leafs.
It's
a lot of gingers.
It's the Irish Leafs.
Oh,
they're changing their names to the Clovers. But anyway, what I was saying is the number 1 player on the Leafs, his name is Austin Matthews. I always get him. I always mix up, not the person, I mix up the names of Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews.
Their names are very different.
Yeah, but I just mix them up because one plays on Edmonton and one plays on Toronto. So it's like, they both wear blue. They're just the two the best player, like the next Patrick Kane. So Austin Matthews, he's from Arizona.
Oh! What's their chant? I don't know what their chant is.
Why is there a person, Boston?
There's
a Bruins fan in Toronto.
And he was just kind of standing in the middle, just like,
It looked like a lady.
Was it? Lady? I just saw them awkwardly with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah, they're just like,
don't look at me, anybody.
Well, it's tied again. These two teams love ties.
They like going back and forth. You do one, then I do one, and then I'll do one, and then you do one.
Bruins, you don't want these 3-in-1 hashtags. You don't want that.
3-in-1 hashtags?
Yeah, because they were up 3-1 in the series.
Okay.
Similar to the Indians during the World Series. Similar to I think the Golden State Warriors were up 3-1, and all 3 of those lost. And now they get bombarded whenever they suck. People are like, hey, 3-1, you know.
So
Same thing with the 28-3 for Atlanta Falcons fans. So people get that thrown in their face. So Bruins, you don't want that. Yeah, it's not good. Not your place to be.
It's kind of weird how people pick up on those patterns. You have to really be a fan to kind of notice this.
What's kind of odd to me is, so the Columbus Blue Jackets went 2-0 the first 2 games, and then they lost the series, but nobody talks about that being a major choke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same, like, different. I guess because they were on the brink of clinching, it makes it more embarrassing. I don't know. Whatever. I don't make these internet trash talking rules.
Your sports talk, I was like, I'm so lost. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was funny because I was like, how do I become a part of this conversation? Like, I have no idea what to contribute. You know, the thing is, like, it's not just with sports, though, that I'm really into things, and I just don't take the time to learn the names or anything, because it's just like, I enjoy to watch.
Yeah.
I enjoy to listen to the music, but if you ask me to name all the band members of The Who, I probably couldn't do it, but I love The Who.
Oh, The Who's easy. There's
But
only,
same with sports. I love watching hockey,
Yeah.
but I'm just like watching it is enough.
You just, yeah, but you don't even like pay attention to standings. You just want to, if it's on, you want to look at it.
Exactly. I want to watch it. It's an exciting game. It's a cool, like, watching and learning about the rivalries between each game as you watch. It doesn't even have to be the Blackhawks. It's, but I won't retain names unless it's Blackhawks. I'll know most of them.
Yeah, that's how my dad is. Like, my dad, he could care less if it's not the Blackhawks, Bears, Cubs.
Yeah, I always give priority to my home team, but honestly, most games, like, if there's a baseball game on, or like I'm at a baseball game, it doesn't really matter who's playing.
I mean, yeah, all my favorite teams are Chicago teams.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not really my home anymore. I haven't lived there in 5 years. Except the Rams. The Rams are creeping up on being one of my favorites.
Really?
But, yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of wanted an LA team to root for. That doesn't mean I hate the Bears. It just means that I'm gonna watch the Rams too and get into them too.
Yeah. Your love, you can share your love with like,
exactly.
You know, there's no limit. To
exactly. If they play each other in an NFC Championship, then I'll decide.
Yeah. Oh, that would be tough. I'm trying to think of.
I'd probably go for the Bears just because it's the one Chicago team I haven't seen win a championship.
Yeah.
Even though I don't remember the Bulls that vividly.
You were into it though when you were young.
Yeah, I was. Which is weird because I can't stand basketball now.
Most people carried a teddy bear around.
I had a basketball. And it looked like a women's basketball. It was like a rainbow or something.
Oh, it was red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
mom showed me that picture.
But I think female basketball has weird women's basketball.
Aren't they smaller?
Yeah, the courts are shorter.
Oh, hands. Okay, we have long hands. We can still run this thing.
Or no, the court's the same size, but the 3-point line is moved up.
Why did they do that?
Because nobody would make 3 points. There's only been like 4 slam dunks in the entire WNBA.
That's so cool.
Why is that cool?
Because I like it when it's something a goal to reach. Okay, where it's like if everybody be slam dunking, then it's not unique. It's not fun. It's just like, okay, he just did it again. You know, that's why I like low score. Like I like soccer.
Alley-oop's kind of fun to watch. Like
alley-oop?
Yeah, an alley-oop. That's kind of cool. It's when the person throws it and the guy grabs the ball and slams it down.
That has that name. That is an awesome name.
It's called an alley-oop. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. But then I think like, oh, well, why didn't you just shoot it? Like, then it would be 3 points. Why'd you have the guy touch it and slam it down and get 2 points? Like, it looks cool, but you still only got 2 points.
Then it's just.
And it was a heck of a athletic maneuver. I'm not saying it's not athletic. I'm just saying all for naught, or for 2. Boston on the power play. Come on, get that lead back. Boo. They cleared. So we got a new camera.
We did get a new camera.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
I guess we gotta see when we do a remote. See how much of a pain in the ass in it. But I made a video on said camera that I kind of want you to watch. Oh, puck loose!
Ah! Ah, yes. Whew.
Okay.
I just got like really nervous. No, goalie.
You don't even know your goalie's name.
Goalie's name is Anderson.
What's his first name?
Mister.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes!
No! Fuck, a shorty!
Yes!
Fine. I hope you're happy.
I am happy.
Well, watch this video. I made it yesterday. Hit play. Trouble was a Bruin. I'm standing on the chair. I'm standing on the chair. Dancing on the chair.
while standing
You're
on
standing in
it.
the fucking chair.
Ha
What the fuck is wrong with you?
on the chair.
Why do you gotta do
Standing
this?
on
Why?
the chair.
You're gonna fucking fall. You did this
Standing on
without
the
me
chair.
here. What if you fell fucking like hit your head?
Well, I would have gotten in on
Bleeding
video.
all over the floor. And I come home to find that? No. At least do it while I'm here. If you're gonna do it. I hate when you do this. Okay? This is dangerous. This is dangerous. You
I
could
stand on the
seriously hurt
rolling
yourself.
chair.
You can't stand on rolly chairs.
I can't. I'm pro at standing on rolly chairs.
I don't care if you
I
think
could
you're pro.
stand on a rolly chair and while drunk, and you throw things at me, and I won't fall.
Okay, so if you lose the next round,
We're playing rolly chair dodgeball.
rolly chair dodgeball, and I'm gonna lay like 2 mattresses down just in case to make sure. And you're gonna wear a helmet.
Okay. I got a Bears helmet, but
You
it
do.
doesn't fit.
Well, you're gonna have to wear a helmet for this.
I have one for when I used to go to school.
What? Did you wear a helmet to school?
Yeah.
I know you wore a helmet on a vacation with your friends once.
I did do that. That's because you told me to be careful.
As you can tell, you guys, safety is a top priority of mine.
You don't like people standing on chairs or turning off cameras so
no.
the battery doesn't die?
You know, that happened to me one time. I actually was leaning on the back of a chair and I fell. It was a rolling chair and I was rolling it. And it was in the kitchen for some reason. And I slammed my chin on the floor and my bottom teeth hit my upper teeth so hard and I was
You bruised your jaw?
Ooh, I was bloody. It hurt
You
my mouth.
you actually split yourself?
I split my chin.
Yeah.
And I really
Ever
fucked my teeth.
hit your jaw really hard and it hurts to move your jaw like backwards,
Yeah.
like that motion
it hurt to do
is
anything.
painful.
I was like 3 or 4.
I remember one time I did that. I thought I broke my jaw, and it scared me because there was a Simpsons episode where Homer broke his jaw and he had to get like his mouth wired shut.
I have not seen that episode, and I need to see that. He can't eat donuts.
I know, he couldn't eat anything.
How is he?
He had like strawberry milkshakes, I think he said. It was one of the later episodes.
Huh. I haven't seen any of the newer stuff.
You're not missing out.
I've heard it's gone downhill a lot.
Yeah, I think the last, the newest episode I saw was the Lady Gaga one.
I didn't see that one. I don't see the Gaga one.
Yeah, Lady Gaga was in that episode.
Wait, they're back at the Leafs. Where's the...
The Bruins fan? No, she's standing still. He shook his head a little bit.
That was awesome. Whoever that guy is my favorite guy, or girl, or person, whoever you are, you're my favorite.
They look cold. Is it cold in Toronto?
I imagine it is, because there are a lot of rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
I love when people do that. No matter how cold it gets, they still stay out and support their team. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But props to those who can.
You know, it's weird that baseball stadium. I guess because it's so early in the season, but when it gets cold, nobody shows up. And I'm just like, well, yeah, the Cubs. They had a game where they came back from 8-2 or 10-2 the other day, and it was raining. That's the only reason they came back was because it was raining so hard. And the pitcher couldn't throw the ball.
I'm playing any sport in snow or rain. I would just cancel it. I feel like it's just not fair at that point.
No, I think it's part of the game. It's fun. It makes for chaos. I love chaos in sports.
That's true. They should just bring 10-cent beer night back then.
Oh God, disco demolition night.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom was at that.
Your mom was at that?
Disco demolition night. Yeah.
No way.
Well, she told me she was.
I totally want to hear her story of this.
She said she was so high up in the stands, not stoned.
I was like, damn, your mom's cool.
Yeah, I know. She was so high up that she couldn't really do anything.
Did she want to do something?
Yeah, people were running on the field. They stole bases.
Would your mom be a part of that?
No,
I can't
I don't
picture your
think
mom
so.
running on bases. I imagine your mom would enjoy sitting up there and watching, though.
Yeah, I would enjoy sitting up there and watching.
Gosh, that'd be the best place to experience that. Get binoculars and just watch those people.
Yeah, watch the bonfire in center field.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to go to a game like that. I really want to go to a benches clearing brawl in baseball. That's bucket list sporting events.
You need to start going to a lot more baseball games.
Yeah.
What team do you think is most likely, the most hot-headed team, probably gets into the most altercations?
Seems like the Dodgers get in a lot of fights.
Really?
Yeah, these West Coast baseball teams are a little nutty.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed East Side. They just seem like an angrier side of the country.
For baseball, I mean, I think they get in verbal arguments more, but as far as getting physical, Dodger fans can be brutal. I think Philly fans are pretty bad too. It's better than the Flyers.
Yours had to pop.
Your ears had a pop.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying not to yawn.
Flying
Or
an
like
airplane right now? What the fuck is going on? Ears pop.
My ears just pop randomly. I could hear like a literal physical pop in my ear.
I don't think that's good. I think your eardrum is falling apart.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, it's falling apart. It's
always
getting
does.
shaken to pieces.
Well, when I yawn, it stops. It's just like it's ear popping.
Oh, so you just need to be bored.
Yeah, it's the only way to fix it. You can't yawn voluntarily.
You can't Vaughn voluntarily. You can't go to the grocery store voluntarily, or you can't Vince Vaughn voluntarily. I don't know the last Vince Vaughn movie I saw, but it probably wasn't voluntarily.
I think the last one I went to, I only went to because like everyone wanted to.
I think
go
I
for
went
me.
to that same one.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
The gambling intervention and the electric car.
It was terrible.
The dilemma.
The dilemma. Oh, that fat guy was in it too.
A man discovers that his best friend's wife is having an affair. Was the.
Oh, and Winona Ryder was in it?
Yeah, she was. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
I forgot she was in that.
It was terrible. It was shot in Chicago. It wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't at all.
It
It
was-
was terrible. Channing Tatum was in it.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Wasn't Queen Latifah in it
Yeah,
too?
she was.
Weren't they
Yeah.
they like somehow got onto the ice
Mhm.
in a Blackhawks game? Did Ron Howard direct it? Was I right about that?
Yeah, you were right.
Wow.
About that. Ron Wire.
Nailed it.
Dude.
So excited for Solo if that's the stuff he's making.
What other movies has Ron Howard done?
He's Opie.
What?
He's Opie. Not from Opie and Anthony.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know Opie directed shit.
No, not Greg Opie Hughes. He's
Wasn't Opie the dog from Garfield?
No, Opie is the son from Andy Griffith's show.
How the fuck would I have known that?
I guess.
I tried to watch
good-
Andy Griffith's
good
show. It's
point.
the most boring thing
Good
in the
point.
world.
You were born in 95,
Oh,
not
shit.
55.
It was awful.
It is boring. My dad likes it. It's terrible. It's one of the worst
But
shows.
your dad doesn't even know what its name is.
Yeah, no, to him it's Mayberry RFD.
What is that's where they
It's
are,
the town,
right?
yeah. And I think a spin-off was called Mayberry RFD.
The fact that they even made a spin-off off that show.
They made a couple. Like, people make fun of nowadays for not being original. Look at, like, any show that was popular back then had, like, 3 spin-offs.
Hey, their shows were original, though. Mr. Ed was original. Okay? That was an awesome show.
Yeah, I guess every show is original when it just comes out. Like, it's the first shows.
But also, yeah, like, Meet the Munsters and the Addams Family. Addams Family was a ripoff from Munsters.
Yeah.
But Addams Family is probably...
Well, Pepsi's a ripoff of Coke. That guy's got a Mickey Mouse Bruins shirt on.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out that. It's really weird. Is there a big Disney thing in Boston?
Oh yeah, Disney World, Massachusetts. Disney World is in. We got Disney World, Disneyland, Disney World Tokyo, Disney World Paris, and Disney World Massachusetts. Hey, a beer.
Go get yourself
Get
one.
this.
Got it.
No, get this from the fridge and bring it to me.
Got it.
This isn't from the fridge. This is warm. Why do you think I'm gonna do these things?
I don't
Do you
know.
really think I'm gonna break a bottle on the floor?
You took a hammer to a Lego.
Yeah, a Lego. I didn't smash a bottle on the floor.
You got Lego pieces all
If
over
I'm gonna
the
smash a
floor.
bottle, it's gonna be against your head.
I still find Legos all over the floor.
You do not.
Also violent. Whoa. It'd be kind of cool if I put the helmet on first.
You're just break.
Break bottles.
Yeah.
Can we go stand out there and you just keep hitting me?
I could get some candy glass
My neighbors
bottles.
would be so mad.
What are you guys doing? Having some fun?
I used to, you know those fluorescent lights? The long tube?
Oh yeah.
I actually, I remember there was some in my friend's basement and we played lightsabers with them and accidentally, we weren't hit touching, but then we accidentally collided and it burst and there was like powder and it just burst all over the floor.
Yeah, I don't know why those have powder in them.
I don't know what, I think it's like a chemical thing to make the light, but yeah, those are fun.
What do you think about Mike Babcock?
He just kind of looks angry man.
I always hated him for the longest time.
He doesn't have a very likable face.
Well, I always hated him because he was always the Red Wings coach.
Oh, and then he got traded.
Yeah, I don't think they trade coaches. I don't know. There's a lot of people where it's like they get traded. I'm like, yes, I can finally like them because they're not on a team that's a rival of mine. Like if Aaron Rodgers ever got traded, I'd be like, fucking yes, thank you. Now I can actually not be so mean to him.
I thought people hated the Packers because they didn't like Aaron Rodgers.
And you know,
or is that
I'm in a minority that hates the Packers. Most people like the Packers.
Oh.
A lot of people like the Packers.
They're the rivalry of the Bears.
I know. And they've always been good. My whole life, they've always been good. Bears get like 1 or 2 seasons here or there where they're good. But,
so yours is
goddamn
jealousy.
Actually, yeah,
And
it's roster envy. That's why I hate Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I wish he was on our team.
I'll be honest, I can accept that.
Yeah. No, and I'm man enough to admit that's why I hate him. That and the dick suckage that goes on by the announcers.
Whoa. Homophobic much?
No, they suck his dick. They suck it hard. Every fucking play. Aaron Rodgers, even if he misses, he does something stupid. Well, would you look at the tight spiral he's got? Yeah, well, it's a fucking incomplete pass. Who gives a shit how tight of a spiral it? It was a tight spiral into the ground. Doesn't mean anything. Fucking one Super Bowl having motherfucker. How many Super Bowls the Bears got? Shut up! Fucking get fucking Brett Favre and then get Aaron Rodgers immediately after him.
We had Peyton Manning, didn't we?
When did that happen? Jesus Christ, no, we got Jay Cutler. That's who we got. It's broken. Broken. Broken.
You're not having a very good night.
You got me on you talking about Aaron Rodgers. I hate that fucker.
I'm so sorry.
How am I supposed to rant about Aaron Rodgers with not a beer in my hand?
Did we have Marshawn Lynch?
No.
I like Marshawn Lynch. It's my favorite. What players did we have?
Jay Cutler.
Besides Jay Cutler.
Urlacher?
Oh, okay, I know Urlacher. He's bald.
He was. He's got hair now.
What?
Yeah.
Did he use Rogaine or something like that?
No, he used the same thing Eddie Ole used.
Bugs?
Cancer. No. Yeah. It was some kind of weird, the follicle trans...
Phallico?
Follicles. Not phallical. He had dicks put into his head.
That'd be terrifying. It's like Medusa.
Dick Dusa?
Medusa. Could you imagine she just turning his tongue, she just like, when it gets hard, he just like shoots it in every direction. But it's like acid.
Can you open this?
Oh my goodness, fine. Say it.
Bitch.
You need a big, strong woman to open your bottle.
I need a big, strong woman.
I'm gonna start where you started. Ow. I should have
I need
loaded.
a big, strong woman.
I should have loaded after I got it.
I need a big, strong woman.
Hey!
Did that go in your cup?
Nope, say it!
So open my bottle.
Good save by my man, Anderson.
What's his first name?
Frederick. It's Frederick.
Nope.
Or Fredick?
Fedick.
Fedick?
Fedick.
Fezzik?
Fezzik, yeah, Fezzik.
Okay.
Hey! Rotten Fez reference that nobody will get. Hey, they said Polak.
Yeah, every single time they say that, I'm like, you can't say that.
You're like, oh my god.
Every single time I get that like little like, oh, like no, do this.
Has anybody been in trouble for saying Polak yet?
I don't know.
I want to be the first. Should I get the Polish Americans after me?
When YouTubers star use the P word to make fun of Polish people.
Everybody's just like, what the fuck's the P word? I mean, I don't say it out loud. But...
So people are like, what can I not say now?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Taking away my whole repertoire.
Didn't you have a teacher who would say that a lot?
Oh, yeah. He said he wanted... Okay, this is a really racist story. Yeah. He said that he brought up a block-headed Polak. That's what he said. The exact words he used. He was telling a story, and in the story there was apparently a block-headed Polak, you know, and everybody in class was like, what the fuck is that? So he's like, anybody Polish in here? And he looked around and like a couple people raised their hand. It's Chicago, so there's a lot of Polish.
Yeah.
He's like, none of you got it. None of you got it. I'm going to go into the next room and see if I can find one of these blockheads. So he went into the next classroom and said,
in the middle of class?
In the middle of the class, he said, hey, who's Polish in here? And then a couple kids raise their hand and you just hear through the wall him going, now you're not the type of Polish kid I'm looking for. He goes back in and goes, they didn't have any over there either. True story. That actually happened. Hey, they said it again.
It's a Polish American.
What's it?
Oh,
I wonder if his first name is Blockheaded. First name Block, middle name Headed. Last name Pollock.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
Also, I always think it's funny. There's a few videos of when they have their sports bottles and they're not looking and they turn it like they're spraying it the wrong way. Because they're just gonna like squirt and he was like squirting what's going on.
Ever see it where it like drips out of the bottom? Like
Yeah.
Ever see the video of the guy in the penalty box? He was a Maple Leaf actually. He was in the penalty box and he got mad at a fan and sprayed him in the crowd and the fan tries to get. He gets into the penalty box and the dude just starts like laying haymakers on the fan.
Shoot.
And then the ref had to break him up.
A minute left in regulation for round 2.
45, 44, 43, 42. Well, last period ended with Bruins 3, Toronto 2. Now it's Bruins 3, Toronto 4. So then the last period's going to be Bruins 5. You think you're going to tie it? It's going to be an overtime game?
Yeah, I think it's going to go into overtime. I really do.
I do too.
Hey, leave the goalie alone. Look at that guy.
Leave the
Leave
goalie
Anderson alone. Is that Chara?
No, that's Krejci.
They're all, they all have the brown beard and keeps throwing me off. Like, all of them, I think, trim their beards the same way today. It's really annoying.
All right, well, that's the second period.
Woo.
We're going to take an intermission break. Period 3 is upon us.
For anyone who doesn't understand what he just said, period 3 just started.
No, I said period 3 is upon us.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it makes it sound more
It
like...
does sound cooler. The ice looks weird.
Oh, it just got shaved.
It looks super wet.
It does look super wet. Oh,
It's
they got
wet
a squeegee.
as F. No, AF?
No.
The Zamboni glitch? That's not doing shit. They're like using a squeegee, but all it's doing is just moving it.
It's not doing it. It doesn't look like it's doing anything.
No, it's just coming off the edges.
Maybe their Zamboni took a shit on the ice.
Has anyone ever thrown up on the ice?
Ref.
A ref threw up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
guy.
Back in, when I first started watching hockey, the home team always wore white. And now I don't know when it switched, but at one point it switched.
I feel like because when you're at your home team, you want brighter colors.
And also the white jerseys aren't as cool looking.
Yeah, exactly. You want your
They're
cool
never
color to be your home color.
I kind of like the Golden Knights white jerseys better than their...
No, I love their
Gray
gray
ones?
ones. Their gray ones are badass.
The gray ones are pretty cool.
They're so cool.
Yeah. Trying to think of one that... Oh, Dallas. Dallas has their white ones look better.
I'd have to see a picture.
The cursed. I think they're cursed.
Everybody's cursed.
No, their white jerseys are cursed specifically.
How so?
Because whenever they wear the white ones, they lose.
So anytime they go to an away game, they lose?
I think they wear them at home. I think they might be the exception. That's their white ones.
Okay, it kind of looks like the...
Yeah, it kind of does look like the Leafs. That's their blue ones.
I like their blue ones. Those look cool.
You like the blue ones more?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the white ones more.
No, I love that dark blue. I was about to ask you which player's name was any name. Then I stopped myself because that was a dumb thought.
The middle linebacker, any name?
Any name, yeah, he's great.
That's Marshawn. He's like the thorn in everybody's side. Uh-oh. Bruins to the power play. Come on, Bruins.
Why?
Let's
that
go,
was
Bees.
unfair. So unfair.
Bruise. What's their one syllable? equivalent. Bruin? Brews? I call them bees.
Let's go Bruins. What's their cheer?
I know, but like every team has their one syllable equivalent. Like Leafs. Don't say Maple Leafs every time.
Hawks. Penguins?
Pens.
Oh, okay. Devils. Jets.
I guess the Devils don't have one either.
Devils.
Lightning. Lightning don't have one. Oh, bolts. People call them bolts.
Oh, okay. Sharks. Kings. Ducks.
Preds.
Capitals.
Caps.
Okay. That was obvious.
Yes!
No! Every time.
Every time.
You know, there were people who would actually get mad at you for that in Ultimate Frisbee.
I know. I almost got beat up. Little did I know that actually bothers people.
I couldn't even imagine why. Krug.
I think it's weird because I'm not a competitive person at all. So any like showing of like competitiveness is a joke to me. So like whenever I do that, it's completely kidding. Like I don't have a competitive bone in my body.
I mean, I gotta say, our school actually had to come up with competitive gym.
Oh
because
God!
people were complaining
It's the
about
greatest
how
thing ever.
aggressive some people were in gym class.
Tryhards.
The tryhards? Is
Yeah,
that
they're
what they're called?
tryhards. That's what they're called.
They were awful. They were so irritating.
Now I was a fairly athletic kid. I played my share of sports, and I would try in gym, and then I'd win by a lot. The official Leafs jersey has.
It's an old jersey. I've
Yeah.
been a long time fan, first time watcher.
Yeah, that's the original 6. You know.
Yeah,
jersey.
that's how old this is.
Mhm.
The original 6.
Back-
They used
back-
tape.
Yeah.
When they couldn't afford to have 6 different types of jerseys, so they just had one, and then they would tape the other players.
they all had Blackhawks jerseys with the logo taped on.
They had draw straws, Blackhawks won, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The like worst of the original 6 teams won.
They felt bad.
The
They would,
newest.
well, at least give you the jersey because you suck. Little did they know.
I remember when I was a kid, and I played hockey a lot. So a lot of stadiums they had homage to the original 6, and they had the little championships for each. I was like, why do the Blackhawks have so little? They only had 3 cute little championships. Everybody else had this long list.
Whatever.
Well, they doubled
Quality,
it.
not quantity.
They doubled it in my lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they had
They
3.
doubled the league, or they doubled their Stanley
They
Cup
doubled
plays?
it because when I played hockey, the Blackhawks only had 3 championships, and the last one was in 1961. So it was like, oh great, okay, cool.
Yeah. Chicago teams like to go on like streaks and then finally come back for a few and then just go back to nothing.
You know what they do? They like tag team. So like 80s, the Bears were good, and then they went up to the Bulls and like, you be good. So the Bulls started being awesome. And then the Bulls ran up to the White Sox and said, you be good. And then they're like, okay, we'll be good for a year.
White Sox retired.
2005.
They're short sprinters in the race.
That's all you got. And then they went up to the Blackhawks and like, okay, you be good. Now the Blackhawks went up to the Cubs and told them to be good.
See, they needed every other team to win before the Cubs could finally break their curse.
Isn't it? I think it's bizarre that I haven't seen the Bears win a championship.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
I would like them to win a championship. That'd be exciting.
I think this year they're going to surprise a lot, like the Rams did last year, and I think I'm predicting a 9-7 season, making the wild card. It's my early prediction. They're the dark horse of the league.
Cool.
I don't think that's going to come true.
Well,
It might just be a.
Gonna be honest, I have to disagree with you because you know which team is actually going to go to the Super Bowl and win next year.
The Lions. I know.
No. The Browns are going to go all the way, and it's going to be great. I'm going to be so proud of them. I want them to go from a 0 streak to, like, sweeping the fucking series.
Yeah, I get that you like the Browns because they've sucked for a while. They've, a pretty bad team. But what about the Lions?
What about the Lions?
Well, they've never won a Super Bowl. They've never even been to the Super Bowl. They've only won, like, 2 playoff games in their entire existence.
Okay, they can go next. Okay, right now it's the Browns.
They had an 0-16 season.
Ooh, he got hit.
Uh-oh, he looks like he's bleeding. Is that blood on the ice?
I can't tell.
Oh,
wait, shit.
oh, nice.
He hit him right in the face.
Who?
Fuck you, Nash. the other cheek.
I think Nash got the penalty.
Oh wait, no, okay, that Leafs player should get a penalty too. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, good. They both got it.
Is it 4-on-4?
Because he did hit him pretty hard too. I think so. That guy looks like a villain.
That's
that
Mike
coach.
Babcock.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Babcock? Yeah, he looks like he should be a villain in a TV show.
Now you know how I felt, being a Blackhawk fan,
Oh,
watching
yeah.
him coach the Red Wings all the time and him just fucking dominating. So now to just say he should be ashamed of himself.
I'm sorry. I know that Nash was mad and probably shouldn't have hit him in the face like that with the stick. That fucking hurts, but
Remember in
he did retaliate for a reason.
in slapstick or whatever the fuck you called it?
I don't know.
Slap shot.
Yeah, that one.
The goalie at the beginning, he's like, you go to the Bucks and you feel shame.
I tried to watch that movie and I couldn't understand a word people were saying.
Funny movie. It's a great movie.
I'll have to rewatch it.
I'm trying to listen to a fucking song!
I just remember the interview in the beginning and being like,
That's
this is
my
really
favorite
irritating.
part. Oh, I love that
But
part.
you gotta remember, you showed me that when I very first little bit of me starting to get into hockey, so I didn't get it. And now that I've watched so many hockey interviews, I'm like, oh shit. Wait, I know what they're saying.
They're
I
making
got
fun
this
how
now.
none of them can talk.
Exactly.
I like when they do the fashion show.
Oh, I don't think Amy made that part.
Yeah, I like the name Mitch Martyr. Good.
Good alliteration right
Good a
there.
little. Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue.
It really does.
He should be a politician. Mitch Martyr for president or prime minister.
You can make a lot of like he's your martyr jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some good slogans.
Martyr, he's your martyr. If he can't do it, then he'll inspire somebody to with his death. Doesn't roll off the tongue, that chant. No.
Not really much of a rhythm to it.
No. Kind of tapers off there at the end and it gets weird and. Yes! No! Bruins got the lead. 5-4.
There's
The 5-4
14
club.
minutes left. There's 14 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of hockey. Come on, Bruins.
I like how the Leafs guy just tackled the fuck out of him too. Watch. He's just like, no!
Oh, that's a weak goal.
Yeah, what the fuck was that goalie doing?
That is weak with a capital W. 5-0. He has a cute face. Look at him. Watch his face. Oh. Oh well. I have a feeling it's going to get tied up.
I'm still predicting overtime.
I would not be surprised if there was overtime.
I just thought it was going to be overtime 4-4. Oh, I'm so nervous now.
Yeah, it was all. Now you know how I felt. Come on, Bruins, get another one. Get another one. That last one went in that easy.
He's not going to make the same mistake twice.
You gonna cover that 5-hole?
He's going to cover all the holes.
Wow, Bruins almost doubled the shots. 30-16. Shit's getting intense. I gotta get another one. Well. How you feeling?
A little nervous. A little on edge, but I know I believe in my Leafs. I believe in Canada. We just need a little. You know what they need? They need a really good fight to push them forward. I definitely agree that fights definitely build that momentum for teams and motivation. I just feel like Leafs just need to start throwing some punches and
Throw some haymakers.
Yeah.
You know, I got yelled at because I said that Muhammad Ali had a harder punch than Bruce Lee.
It's good you got in trouble.
No, he probably has a harder punch.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
I'm not
Bruce
saying-
Lee
okay.
is way stronger.
I'm not saying that if they got in a fight, Bruce Lee would. Well, okay, now none of them would win because they're both dead. But in both of their primes, which is probably around the same time, I bet you, like pound for pound, just specifically punching, Muhammad Ali had a harder punch. Not.
Do they have any data of like them punching something to measure the
I don't
impact? That'd be cool if they did.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't interrupt you.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
feel like that's really important now. You should get that. So then that stupid show that used to be like, who would win? Joan of Arc or Joan of
Deadliest
Arc.
Warrior.
Yeah, or a ninja or something like that.
Mm.
It should be Muhammad
No.
Ali and Bruce Lee.
I believe Bruce Lee would beat him up. I think, but if Muhammad Ali caught him with a huge jab in the face,
I think
Dude
that
might
it
go down.
would tickle.
Dude might go down. He float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Bruce Lee used to get
talking
medicine
about
balls thrown at
punches.
his stomach.
I'm
He
just-
had impact training.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything to your head.
And also, I feel like Bruce Lee would be quick enough where he wouldn't hit him. Wouldn't even land a punch on his face.
I'm just saying, I think he had a harder punch. Just to punch, not any other fighting skills. Because if you think about boxing, it's solely focused on punching.
Mm-hmm.
Karate and whatever else, you gotta focus on your arms and legs and the other,
There's a lot more going on.
There's a lot more going on, so and they don't even really punch, do they? Do they, like...
Not like that. I haven't been in karate.
I like
guys.
the...
I'm sorry.
The Irish fighting.
I-
Let me at him! Let me at him!
We should go to that Rough and Rowdy show
Rough
next
and
time.
Rowdy
We should just go
boxing.
in there going like...
I want to announce that. Can I please, can I go visit?
I want to be in it. I so badly
Mhm.
want to do it. I was watching the two girls go at it, and I was like, this is something I want to be on.
She'll be in it if I can announce. I want to announce it.
Oh, fight.
Just
Ugh.
some pushing, some tussling.
There's some tussles.
Ooh, good stop. See how the Cubbies are doing. Indians beat the Cubs. Aw, poop. Oh well.
He lost the stick. Somebody get the stick.
Is
Why
that a
didn't he just
penalty
pick up
now?
the stick?
Huh?
Oh, wait, they can't do that, right?
The refs pick it up. I mean, if it's broken and they play with it, it's a penalty.
Still a stick. He's not doing his duty.
I saw one time somebody broke with their stick and then somebody put the stick like in the passing lane.
The passing lane.
Like where in between two players where they would pass so that when they pass the puck it hit the stick.
I mean, not a bad place to put it.
And then they made that illegal. You can't move the sticks after.
I see. Okay, that's why. I mean, it was clever. Do it until they make a rule about it, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe that's called bending the rules.
Ooh, that's another guy with a miserable playoff beard. It's like a neck beard that kind of creeps up onto the cheeks. Gotta tie his shoes.
His skate came untied.
Is that what they call a pause? They're like, wait, my shoes are tied.
I remember there was a breakaway and then a player untied his skate so that he could be like, oh, stop it, my skate's untied, I can't chase him.
Well, that's just shitty.
He's getting away. The Bruins logo looks good on a hat.
It does. But it looks like a basketball to me.
Does it?
It looks like a basketball. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I
my
can
leaf
see
is
it.
very clearly a leaf.
Yeah, because there's only one of it. Why not leaves? What's the deal with Maple Leafs? Is it a Canadian thing? I'm assuming.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the British use a U when they spell like color and shit.
I'm pretty sure I've heard Canadians say leaves.
What if it's for Leif Erikson? Isn't that how he kind of spells his name?
Isn't
Isn't
there
he the
an
Viking
I?
who came over to Canada? Or came over to Greenland?
No, his name's Leif Garrett.
Leif Garrett?
Leif Garrett, yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it is spelled Leif. Leif Erikson.
Nope, Garrett.
Okay, Garrett. White Garrett.
Huh?
White Garrett.
Leif Garrett? He was like the Justin Bieber of the 70s.
Oh, I had no idea who
Yeah.
that was. I thought you were just coming with
No.
some random ass name. I was like, oh, okay.
Kids, ask your mother about Leif Garrett.
I kind of wanted to do something by him now.
Here, let's get a Leif Garrett song going
Okay,
on.
it's a commercial break.
Yeah. I was made for dancing. We're gonna pause this in case it's not kosher for YouTube.
I like when they say the obvious. You're not a fan. Of either team. You're enjoying the game. It's like,
Yeah, that's a fair statement to say.
because it's an exciting game.
Well, if you are a fan, you're probably on the edge of your seat.
I'm on the edge of my seat, but that's just because there's a Malort shot.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. We have vested interests.
Yeah.
Come on, Bruins. I'm
Let's
sorry.
go, Leafs.
I'm sorry,
Let's
Bruins.
go.
I had to root against you in 2013, but like right now, you got to do it for me.
No, Leafs, you can do it.
I've never been a fan of you, Leafs.
I like Toronto. I've been there. I like going in your.
Okay, I haven't been to
Needle
Toronto
Camp.
or Boston, but
I haven't been to Boston.
I was shipping off there once, and then I lost my leg.
I have a song on my playlist, and every once in a while it comes on when I'm in the car. It's just so much
Just
fun to jam out to.
Reminds me of the Departed.
The Departed.
The Departed. Yes!
No!
Down by 2, bitch! 8 minutes. Yes. Oh boy. Oh man. Now I can sit easy.
A lead by 2 is the worst lead to have.
Yeah, in the first period. In the third period, it's pretty nice.
False sense of security. The Leafs are gonna come back.
No.
Not even half.
Let's see here if that's a weak goal. That was a kind of a nifty move by the Bruins.
Yeah, he thought he was going down. Darn you, Pasternak. Fucking made up name.
This just makes me want to go walk in the woods and step on some leaves. Take that leaf and that leaf and that. I'm very competitive.
Can tell. So violent.
Stepping on leaves.
You know, the Bruins are winning right now, and it makes me want to go into the woods and find a Bruin and pet it.
Apparently it's a bear.
I mean, it looks like a pretty demonic yellowish looking bear with stripes. It's not like a tiger.
Yeah.
Are there even bears in Boston? Were there?
Are there bears in Chicago?
Yes, there used to be.
What?
Yeah.
Since when? I don't think there were bears in Illinois.
Bears wandering the Great Plains of Illinois?
You know how bears got their name?
There was a guy named Bears.
Yeah, Jim Bears found the bears.
Okay, how are they named Bears?
Because they were playing in Wrigley Field and the Cubs were playing there, and they thought, well, we're playing football, which is more badass than baseball, so we should be the Bears.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around, where the Bears were first, and then the Cubs were using their stadium, and the Cubs were like, we're like the babies.
Why would they
We're gonna
do
be
that?
like the cute Cubs.
We're like the wussies compared to them, so we're gonna be the Cubs.
We're gonna be like the kid version of the Bears. I really thought it was the other way around.
No.
Where did the Cubs get their name?
Joe Cub started them
Oh.
back in 1872.
Joe Cub and John Bear.
Yeah, Joe
These
Cub
guys
and John
are
Bear.
Great friends.
And their friend Jack Blackhawk
Oh yeah.
with Jerome Whitesock and
Who was the guy who named the Bulls?
Bill.
Benny.
No, that's the mascot is Benny Bull.
I remember I had to read a story about Benny the Bull
Really?
when I was a kid. Yeah, it was a story, and he was clumsy or some
Tell us the
shit.
story.
I don't know. He was clumsy in some shit and liked basketball. He talked to kids about not doing drugs.
Did you know?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you know if you flip the Bulls logo upside down? I've heard it's a robot reading a book
Oh, I've seen that too.
on a bench.
I've seen that too.
I don't see it.
I see it.
I don't know. I think it's a bit of a stretch.
I really am into Rorschachs.
I saw that Watchmen movie. It's overrated.
There's a lot of blue dick in it.
Lots of blue dick.
I remember there was this one part in Watchmen where the blue guy's having sex with the I forgot her name, the other lady, and she's like licking his thumb, and she's like, you're licking your thumb is like licking a battery, and I was like,
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, that doesn't sound enjoyable. Why
I thought it was
would
his
do
dick the
that?
first time I saw it.
Oh, yeah, that would be very graphic.
I like
Also-
how he DP'd her.
Oh yeah.
He had like
There
a
was, like,
bunch
4
of
of
different.
them.
Yeah.
I don't know why she got so upset about that.
Yeah.
It's all him.
Why not?
It's kinda cool.
If you have the ability, why not?
But maybe she's just not into group sex.
But it's one person that can do whatever the screenplay calls for.
Yeah, he was kind of a
Cop out.
yeah. But I honestly, he was one of my favorite characters. Because one of my favorite parts with him was when the comedian shot the Vietnamese girl that was pregnant with his kid, and he turned to the blue man and just said, you could have changed the bullets into flowers at any time, but you didn't. Like, why didn't you? It was weird because the blue guy just kind of knew that he couldn't interfere too much with life.
Yeah.
It was just really interesting when you really look at. I think that's why not a lot of people liked Watchmen. I really liked it just for the.
I think a
kind
lot
of
of
made what it would real superheroes being like.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be like a rated R Batman,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't. It was kind of a little more.
It was darker for sure.
It was darker, and then the people that read the book, I hear, hated it. So like, it kind of didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the people that wanted a superhero movie didn't like it, and the people that read the book, it was too different, so they had a problem with it, obviously.
And everybody hated it, and then I'm in the middle, just like, but I can appreciate this movie separate from those facts. I wasn't expecting it to be a superhero movie. Well, maybe a little bit, But look from the trailers, I could tell
Yeah.
it's just a darker movie.
Yeah, the
And-
book fans go one way, the superhero movie fans go the other way, and you're in the middle, and what do you want from me?
Exactly.
That applies to so many
I know,
things.
it's just
That
such a
stupid
great line.
painting. It's stupid line. One dog goes one way, the other dog goes the other way, and what do you want from me?
And it was improvised. That entire dinner scene was improvised, which is something I absolutely love.
It looks like somebody we know.
He's like, I gotta use the knife to, get
The hoof.
hoof, yeah.
The paw, I think he says. He calls it a paw.
What is it called?
Empty net. Empty net. Come on, Bruins! Come on, Bruins!
Leafs, you're our Leafs.
We've already been over this. It doesn't work.
I know, I don't know their chant. I'm trying
Go
though.
Leafs,
Come
go.
on. They're singing, go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go.
Worst.
Hey Toronto, what do you say? The Leafs are gonna win today. They have the power. I don't know what
The Leafs are kind of the Cubs of the NHL.
Come on!
Uh-oh, broken stick. Nice. Stick it in that corner.
My mind just got super violent competitive where I was just like, stab the Bruin with the stick and go for the goal!
I think that's a penalty.
Oh my goodness, my competitive side is coming out.
I don't know if it's your competitive side or your anti-Malort side.
It's both. 2 minutes left, empty net, Toronto 4, Boston 6.
Yes.
Pierre is looking as annoying as usual.
Yes.
What are you guessing?
I'm pointing at my hat.
Oh, fuck off. Hey, don't show that to us, we can see it. We know the plan now, they can see it too.
They're watching.
What are you doing? Okay, yeah, so the coach just wrote on his thing, he made a line going towards the goal on a left angle.
I don't think that's happening. I don't think they're paying that close attention.
I would. I mean, I'd get lip readers. So you kind of like have to, Joe Pesci was like holding a stick in your mouth and shit.
With a cigarette. Who smokes a cigarette with it around their mouth?
Someone who's having the FBI read their lips. There are so many casinos.
They were so obviously like covering their mouths. It's
They don't
hilarious.
give a fuck, they knew.
Yeah.
Come on! Go in! Quit booing! I don't want to take the shot. I don't want to take the shot. Will you shut the fuck up? You know what? The Hawks have scored 2 in the last 30 seconds. Remember that?
No.
That was awesome.
Yeah, but that was different.
Come on, Leafs.
You know, they were winning at one point.
I know. They were doing so well. They came out of the gate swinging and then they lost. They're losing. They haven't lost yet. They're not gonna lose.
I thought that went in.
Me too. Come on!
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute left. No!
Oh, 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 shit.
Wrong way!
Oh, shit.
No!
Yes!
Mother!
Yes!
They can still come back. It's only 4-7. Still come back.
Canada is done for. I guess they still got the Jets, but you know, Canada's still done for. You look like you're gonna cry. You gonna squirt? You gonna squirt?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Out of your eyes. I mean.
No. I'm good.
You gonna squirt? You gonna squirt?
No!
You gonna squirt
stop.
after this?
Can you stop saying that? This is just so uncomfortable. I am not going to
I like to point at girls and ask, you gonna squirt? Do it at
It's a great
bars.
pickup line.
Yeah. That's how my cat call.
Only to the ones that look like they're about to cry, though. They're having a really bad night.
Oh, and they love it. They're like, oh, he's so friendly. He's coming to help.
My white knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
Ah. Where are you passing it to? Oh, there was a person there. I couldn't see.
He was passing it to the crowd.
Take it from here, you guys. I'm done. 22 seconds left. Come on, you can do this. Just need 3 goals. Stop running out the clock. Why do they still have their goalie in? This is bullshit. Three, 2, 1.
There we go. The winner, me. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
It's kind of hard to pour into
that
that
thing. Am I allowed
thing.
to plug my nose?
No. Down the hatch.
Fuck you, Bruins.
I win! You're gonna taste that all night. Oh God! Oh, it's got in your hair.
It just coated your throat.
Oh, look! They're shaking hands. The
Push
handshake
each one in
line.
the fucking face as you go down the fucking line. Just every one of them. Just a fucking hay layer or whatever the fuck you call that.
Hay layer. Hay layers. Goddamn hay layers coming in here.
Oh, my eyes are like tearing up.
That was delicious, wasn't it?
It tastes like licking a burning tire.
How do you feel about your Toronto Maple Leafs jersey?
He still played real well Toronto, and I wear this with honor, even though I kind of got some spit up in Malort on it. Sorry.
Spit up in Malort.
I just found the title of this episode. But I will say, right now, compared to the first time I had to take Malort, which was one of the most painful things I've ever had to rewatch in an episode. Down the
Episode
hatch.
1.
That episode was called Smarties and Malort.
Yeah, Smarties and Malort.
It's like, you know when you throw up and you can't get rid of the taste in the back of your mouth?
Yeah.
That's what Malort does.
Malort is terrible.
It's like 5 times worse than that.
It burns the back.
Yeah.
Tingly to the senses.
And I mean, it's a lot of saliva in my mouth. I didn't even need my spit up bucket.
No, you just did it into your Toronto cup.
Yeah.
How come all your logos, it's just disguised Blackhawks things?
That's all I have. Is
I've
one.
come to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I've discovered.
Well, what's yours?
Huh?
Rams?
Oh yeah, this is a Rams hat. But I'm wearing my Bruins hat with pride tomorrow.
I will wear my Maple Leaf with pride because I still have no regrets about rooting for the Leafs. I will always root for a Canadian team.
Well, I know
So
who
got
you're
the Jets.
picking
Yep.
between these two. You want to do the picks after this?
Yeah, so let's pause for a second, reassemble the board for our picks for
Yeah.
the next round, round 2.
Round 2.
Also, I need to go, like,
Rinse your mouth out. Yeah, I
actually
would
throw
too.
up.
And it's time for the post-game report, I guess. How's your Malort shot treating you?
I used mouthwash, and it's still sticking back there.
Still peeking its head through?
Yep. It's not the best thing in the world. Your Bruin hat sticker looks like it's kind of starting to come off, though, a little bit there.
Is it? Is it starting to peel? It looks so good for the entire video. Like,
Yeah.
it was perfectly placed. It didn't move at all, unlike your Maple
No,
Leafs
mine,
logo.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine stayed put the entire time.
You can see the tape on the camera!
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not a Maple Leafs logo!
Whoa!
That's not a Maple Leafs jersey. That is a Blackhawks jersey. You just taped the Maple Leafs logo on top of it, you liar!
Like I
Figured
told
it out.
you, Original 6, had to share.
Yeah, figured it out.
Look at, now you're a Ram. Now you're a Ram, you piece of shit.
It's not even the same sport.
No! At least your colors are a little bit closer than mine, though.
What? Black and yellow are not close to blue and white.
I mean, really? I thought it was a dark navy blue.
Yeah, but I mean the official Rams colors is. I guess they have gold too. Just
Anywho.
whatever.
Yeah.
So we gotta get our picks for the second round, and before the playoffs even start, or even remotely start.
Yeah. How
I think
much longer until the next round starts?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
So that's a good thing we're doing this now. Let me
Yep.
see. Either tomorrow or Friday. Friday. Yeah, tomorrow the Penguins and Capitals and the Sharks and Knights are playing.
Okay. We should start with them first then.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So Sharks and Knights.
Um,
I think we have the same pick for this one.
Yeah. I'm picking Knights.
For Vegas reasons, the Knights have been winning, and it's kind of hard to pick against them because they've been. Even though the Sharks, don't sleep on the Sharks. Don't just think this is the Knights
Yeah,
year.
that would be dangerous. They could eat you or something.
fucking punch you in the face. But I don't know. The Knights have something to prove this year, and it's pretty obvious that I think they're gonna win. How many games?
I was really hoping you'd go first with this one.
Oh, okay, I can go first. Considering that the Sharks also swept, and I think a lot of people are going to be picking the Knights, they're going to start diminishing what the Sharks have done, which they had a great season. Sharks shouldn't hang their head, but I think the Sharks are losing in 6.
Okay,
And it's going to be a close, physical series.
Yeah. They both swept, but I think they both are really good teams this year. I was kind of thinking 5 or 6. But now I'm kind of starting to think 7 maybe.
Really?
Because I mean they're both really good teams that just swept, so they're gonna like just collide.
They both had a lot of rest.
Yeah,
Equal amount of rest. Yeah.
Rest. I think I'm gonna say 7, but I'm really nervous about that.
All right, do 7. And that's all that matters is the games because we picked the same team. So moving on. I think I know. I think I can predict your picks. But I think I should go first because you went first for that one.
Fair enough.
For the Predators versus the Jets, I think that the Predators. A lot of people thought that their first round was kind of a little lackadaisical. They thought Colorado would be easier than they were. So I don't know. I have a hard time picking against the Predators. I think Predators are winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I knew you were going to go Canada. You're going to go Canada on me.
I am going to go Canada. I will always go Canada.
Since there's only one Canadian team left.
Exactly. You got to root for them. Now, Predators, remember, they won in 6. And Jets won in 5, right?
It was a close 5. It was like, I think every game was 1-goal game except for maybe 2 of them.
I think I'm going to say 6.
You're going to say 6?
I think I'm going to say 6.
I'm going to go 7 on this one.
Yeah?
I really am, yeah.
Cool, so that one is going to be a all or nothing for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really do think that's going to be a 7. Because, I don't know. I think the Jets have something to prove, like, you know, this is the first playoff run, and I mean so do the Predators. Predators feel jaded from last year. They thought they got screwed out of Game 6. So yeah, I think the Predators are going to win this in 7.
Okay. Lightnings and Bruins. Kind of upset with the Bruins right now. Not gonna lie. I think Lightning with their little penis state, and obviously Bruins went in 7. Lightning went in 6.
5.
They went 5.
It wasn't really a close 5 either.
Yeah.
Lightning, you kind of knew the Lightning were going to win the whole time.
I'm going to say 5.
Really?
No. Fine. 6.
Oh.
7?
What are you looking at me for?
I don't want to have to lose again. I'm going to say 6.
I'm going Bruins. Bruins have done me right. Bruins, I mean, you're a young team. And fuck Florida. Why do they have hockey teams?
What? Leave them alone.
Fuck Florida. Both teams that played Blackhawks in the finals, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. But, yeah. So, you know what? Bruins, and I think they're going to surprise everybody. They're going to do it in 5. They got momentum after this game. Bruins in 5.
No,
Boom.
they're going to be tired because they got the shit kicked out of them because the Leafs gave them a run for their money.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Did they?
It was back and forth
They
until
gave
the
them
end.
a little bit of a scare.
They slammed a puck into their face, checked them in the face with a stick. They kind of got a little beat up, okay?
A little bit of a scare. Bruins got this. Maybe I'm on a Bruins high, but, you know.
Penguins are Capitals.
Now, I said last round that I thought the Capitals would not lose in the second round again. Like, there's no possible way.
Oh, is that the team that you were saying that they
They're
always
cursed.
choke in the second round?
They've never been past the second round.
Right. I remember you saying that now. They're going to choke.
You think they're going to choke?
I choked in the face.
I heard that.
You
It
like
was
it?
very good choking.
Thank you.
But I think they're going to defy logic this year. I think the Capitals actually win this one.
Oh, you know what? This is definitely against everything I believe in too. Because usually I root for the one to break the curse.
They're breaking the curse this year, but I think they're going to lose in the third round.
I don't know.
I think the Bruins are going back to the Stanley Cup.
Knights is definitely my pick.
Yeah, Knights. I think they're going to sneak their way in. I think it's going to be Knights versus Bruins. Is my pick. We're at this moment is Knights versus Bruins.
That's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, I think it should be fun.
Well, I'm gonna go for the Penguins just to make this interesting. Also, I don't know why I never really like the Capitals. I just think their name is kind of dumb.
I think it's dumb too. Yeah, I agree.
But I really like if they do lose. If I lose those points, I'm not gonna be completely upset because I'll be happy that they broke the thing. But
their little curse.
They're gonna choke.
No, you can't. Just mathematically, they've got to get past the second round at least once. Third round, I think they'll choke. But second round, they got to do it.
Well, how many numbers do you think?
7. I think that was going
7.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Last round, we picked the one that went in 7. Is that gonna happen again?
I don't know.
Last year they went 7 games.
I got a good feeling about this round. This is gonna be good.
All right. Those are our picks. We forgot something. Yeah, the reason why people that aren't into hockey are interested in this. The bet.
Yep.
Last round it was the Jepsons Malort. You lost. You had to take a shot at Jepsons. So do you want me to start or do you want you to start?
You can start. I'm so nervous. I'm so frazzled because I really don't want to have to do whatever terrible thing you have planned for me. I'm gonna start first with. No, you start first.
Fucking. Okay. So, do you remember? I don't know if you told this on an episode or not. I'm not really sure. But you told a story to me once that you went to South Carolina and you shaved your legs.
No.
And went into the ocean and it hurt really bad. So if you lose this round, you have to shave your legs on the beach and run into the ocean.
The ocean's gonna be cold. My legs are gonna burn.
And it might not be that cold.
Okay. Well.
You have to shave your legs on the beach and I have to film everybody going, what the fuck is she doing?
Wait, I have to shave them on the beach? Why do I have to shave on the beach? Do you know how bad razor burn I get? The reason why it hurts so bad is because I get bad razor burn.
Okay, fine. You can shave them in the privacy of your own home.
Thank you.
And then we can immediately drive to the beach and you run in.
It's not going to change between now and then. If anything, it's going to get worse.
Okay, cool.
You're such an asshole. Well, now mine, pales in comparison.
I don't know. It depends what it is.
Well, my bet for you was that on your own, because you have to rank all of the Transformers movies.
Aww.
You have to watch them all, and you have to review them, and you have to find the positives in each one.
I have to find the positives?
You have to find the positives in each one.
That sounds just as bad as
really?
Into the ocean. Yeah. There's no positives in those movies. It's just a bunch of product placements, I think. I haven't seen them. I'm trying to think of the
I just remember the ball sack on the pyramid. The metal ball sack.
Okay, I was going to ask a question, but I don't want to ask it because it'll fuck me.
I really want to hear this question.
No.
Come on, let it
No.
out. Don't make me beg, just tell me.
Go to say, do I have to be sober for the...
Yes. You have to be stone cold sober, 100% sober, when you watch them and review them.
Can I have some cough medicine?
No. Sober.
Rubbing alcohol? What have I been doing?
No. Not a drop of liquor, anything. Nothing. You can't even have a bag of chips. You have to have all of your energy watching this.
Fine. You have to shave your legs and run into the ocean. I think it's fair. It's only fair. Alright, there's our bets.
Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below your picks and maybe you can play with us.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
That's my soundbite.
Yeah, that sounds nice.